So we're gonna be just working a little bit more on some breathing exercises during and throughout this practice. Just revisiting some exercises that we've done in the past, so nothing too new, but just more so to build up our lungs and to create a bit more strength in our lungs and just see how we go with that. So when you have arrived in a comfortable seated position and you've kind of taken a moment to find that comfortable space where there is nice and length within your spine, and the hands are just resting comfortably onto the tops of your thighs. Just give your shoulders a nice roll back here and allow them to rest away from the bottoms of your ears. As you close the eyes completely and begin to feel this internal part of your body. Begin to feel your muscles softening. And to bring your awareness not only into your body, but for a moment into the room that you are currently in. Just listen to any sounds you may hear. The temperature of the room. And any gentle hold that you may have in your body currently. And oftentimes it is in the muscles of your face. So try to soften your jaw and keep the tongue resting on the roof of your mouth, just where the back of the teeth and the roof of the mouth meet. Begin here to create awareness with your breathing. Breathing in and out through your nostrils. Just observing your current rhythm of breath. And we will create this unison with each other just by coming into inhales of 4 for just 2 rounds. So let's begin with a nice comfortable breath in and a comfortable breath out. And we'll inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Just allow your breath here, just a moment to create a bit of length on your own time. Now that you've created this bit of unison with each one of us today. And as you connect with creating a bit of length in your inhale, try to encourage your exhale to slow down, just so that you can remain a bit more in control of your exhalation. Just observe how your body responds to that and give yourself a couple more rounds as you inhale. And as you exhale, slow it down. Hold that breath as you slowly release. And just one more round here. Just connect. We'll begin just to invite a bit of movement in our bodies here. So with your next inhale, invite those nice wide spread arms. Palms together. As you exhale, just bring them down through heart center, nice and slowly. Just one more round here. Inhale. And exhale. And we'll move into a side stretch and hold ourselves there. Inhale, wide spread arms. Releasing the left hand towards the outer left hip and just open up through your right side body. As you hold yourself here, invite that controlled inhale. And a nice slow exhale. Just one more breath like this. Inhale. Nice slow exhale. And we'll inhale, invite both arms back up, shoulder width apart. As you release the right hand and hold yourself here, opening up the left side body. And let's take a nice deep inhale. And slow down your exhale. Just one more breath. Inhale. And nice slow exhale. And with your inhale, wide spread arms, shoulder width apart. And let's take a twist to the left. Just right hand in front of you, left behind. As you use your inhale, encourage the shoulders to roll back. And as you exhale, maybe turn your head to look past the back shoulder. Just maintaining this shape, taking another nice deep breath in. And slow your exhale. Just one more breath here. Let's use your inhale to slowly find yourself twisting in through center. And use the exhale to twist now to the right, left hand in front of you, right behind. And just readjust your body with a nice deep inhale, roll your shoulders back. And with your exhale, turn your head, look past the back shoulder. Notice your breathing. And invite that slow pace with your exhale. Just one more breath here. And with your next inhale, let's slowly twist back in through center, wide spread arms, shoulder width apart. This time, interlace the hands above your crown. Reach the palms up towards your ceiling. Just hold yourself there. And let's take these interlaced hands and just place them behind your head and lean your head back into your hands, lifting up through your heart slightly. And from here, find the chin coming in towards the chest as the elbows come towards each other. And let's hold ourselves here. Just taking that nice deep breath in. And a nice slow exhale. Just hold this position, one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. And with your inhale, just slowly rise your head up, just releasing the hands, and let's make our way into table. Just taking your time, arriving onto all fours. Just taking a peek here between the thighs and make sure your tops of the feet are hidden behind them. And your index fingers in line with the long edge of your mat. Just find the chin neutral to your chest here. Your tailbone's tucking down so the navel remains glued to the front of your spine. As you hold yourself within this simple tabletop, let's connect with our breathing once again. So let's find a comfortable breath in and a comfortable breath out. Let's inhale to 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 3, 4, inhale, 4, this time with your exhale, begin to round out through your back, 2, 3, 4, inhale, moving through your cow, 2, 3, 4, exhale, find your cat, 2, 3, 4, one more round, inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, cat, 2, 3, 4. And we'll inhale here, neutral tabletop, and let's take downward dog, tucking your toes and lifting the hips up and back. As you lift your hips up and back, take a peek between the hands. Just make sure you're not tenting through your knuckles. Allow that bit of pressure to happen within your face. And if your heels are reaching the mat, maybe lift the toes up off of the mat just for a moment. Feeling the inner thighs gently spin in towards each other and just finding stillness. Just creating those subtle engagements with your body. Now can we connect back with your breath as you inhale deeply? And exhale, nice and slow. Let's try that again. Inhale. And slow down your exhale. Good, one more round here. Inhale. And nice, slow exhale. And when you are ready, let's release our knees back down to the mat. Let's find our cat. And let's sink our hips towards your heels. Just finding extended child's pose here. So walking the hands a bit further away from you if you can. But let's keep the elbows lifted off of your mat. You can keep the chin nice and glued to the chest. The head does not need to be touching the mat here. You want the knuckles to remain grounded onto your mat, so no tenting of the hands. And just give yourself a moment here to connect with your breathing. Just to observe what's happening internally as you just hold yourself in this active child's pose. Just creating a bit of softness back throughout your face. Relaxing the jaw, but keeping the tongue resting on the roof of the mouth. We're going to make our way back into our cow, so you might need to walk your hands back a bit closer towards you so that with your next inhale, you can come forward, reaching the heart, dropping the belly, and lifting the chin straight into your cow. As you exhale, find your cat, and we'll come right back into our cow with an inhale. Exhale, come right back into your cat. And let's find our neutral tabletop here, taking the right hand under the bridge of the nose. And just swing your legs out to the left so that you can look over the left shoulder and create this nice compression into your left side body. So it's easy to drop the navel here. Try and keep it nice and tucked into the spine to ensure a nice flat back here. As you hold this nice compression, just wringing out the stomach. Softening the face, and let's take a nice deep breath in. Now let's slow that exhale down. One more breath. Inhale. Slow that exhale. And we'll slowly just invite ourselves back into your neutral tabletop. Taking the left hand now under the bridge of the nose, swing the legs out to the right, and begin to squeeze in the right side body. Just imagine wringing out the liver here. Keep the navel nice and glued to the spine. Keep the gaze relaxed. As you find that nice deep breath in, and slow exhale out. Just one more round here. Inhale. And exhale. And we'll slowly just find ourselves back into your neutral tabletop here. If you need to release yourself from your hands, maybe just give the fingers a nice wiggle or the wrists a bit of a rotation. Go ahead and find that. And when you are ready, we'll find our downward dog once again. We're going to make our way into three-legged down dog. So when you are ready to step the left foot in through center, and lift the right leg as high as you can comfortably allow it. Let yourself feel this pressure throughout your face as you engage your lifted right leg, flexing through the foot, flexing through the glute, and just noticing that weight within your hands. Again, try not to knuckle tense the knuckles. Just observing your body here. Noticing how you're not really paying attention to your breath. Just trying to remain in this shape. Feeling that weight really beginning to settle in. Just allow it to happen. Feel that strength. And now we'll just lower the right foot back down. We're going to create a bit of a flow here. So with your inhale, we're going to release the knees to the mat. Inhale back into your cow. Exhale back into your cat. One more round. Inhale into your cow. And exhale back into your cat. And again, if you need to reset by just shaking out the hands, wiggle the fingers, let that happen. And we'll find our downward dog once again. And the right foot walks in through center. And we'll lift the left leg as high as you can comfortably allow it. Again, just hold yourself here. Notice the weight in the hands, the pressure within your face. The engagement of your lifted left leg as you flex out through the foot and through the glute. Trying to relax now the muscles within your face. Maybe connecting deeper with your breathing if the shape will allow you to. The discomfort that you feel here, allow yourself to feel it and remain with yourself holding the shape. Be here in discomfort for a moment. Notice these subtle changes. You remain here. And we'll lower the left foot back onto your mat. Releasing the knees and slowly with an inhale coming through your cow. And exhale coming through your cat. Just one more round. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And from here, we're going to come in through child's pose. So sink the hips down towards the heels and let the head rest onto something. So if you need to stack the fists and stack them, if you're comfortable with the hands out in front of you or alongside your body, just take a variation where you can find this line of energy from your tailbone out through the crown of your head. You can create this nice softness within your face. And we can give our breath this moment to just readjust itself. To notice any heat within your body. To connect with this pace of settling. To hear any sounds that might be occurring within the belly. Relax your jaw here. Has your breathing begun to come into a more comfortable space? When you are ready, we're slowly going to rise the spine up, one vertebra at a time. So we're sitting back onto our heels and just giving the shoulders a nice comfortable roll back here. From here, we're going to take our right knee and just bend it so that the foot is just resting towards the inner left knee. We're going to pause for a moment here, just taking one hand to the top of the knee and the other hand to the top of the other knee. And just finding a moment to close the eyes here so that you can connect back with your breath. Just taking in a moment to find a deep inhale. And again, that nice and slow exhale. And now when you are ready, just find some support as you slowly straighten your right leg. You might feel a lot of pressure on the top of the left foot. As long as it's not excruciating pain, then let's try to just endure this bit of discomfort as you straighten your right leg and take a gentle hinge forward. If you're comfortable with allowing the head to be heavy, then find that. And we'll take another nice deep breath in. And a slow exhale out. Just one more breath here. Inhale. and exhale. And from here, let's use our hands so that we can slowly come onto the sole of the right foot. Now coming onto the knee of the left and tucking the left toes under to lift the left knee up off the mat. And we'll find ourselves here in a low lunge. And we'll just hold ourselves here, trying to soften the muscles in your face and taking that nice and controlled inhale. And exhale. Just one more breath here. And exhale. So we'll transition back to that starting position. So let's release the left knee onto the mat. And let's take the right knee and bend it back to meet the left, coming to sit right back onto your heels. And give the shoulders a gentle roll back. And we'll take the left knee now, bend it so the foot is just resting to the inner right. One hand to the top of the left knee and the other to the top of the right. Just pause for a moment here, just to observe the body, these subtle changes as you take a nice deep breath in. And again, slow your exhale. And let's find a bit of control in your body as you straighten your left leg. Just taking the hands to balance yourself out. As you hinge yourself forward, keeping the left foot flex and maybe finding a heavy head. Let's focus on finding that nice inhale. And slow exhale. Just one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. And let's play around with using our hands to invite the sole of the left foot onto the mat, bending into the knee as you come onto the knee of the right. And now tuck the right toes under to lift the right knee off the mat and find your low lunge here. Hold ourselves within this space, again, finding that nice deep breath in. And exhale, slow it down. Notice how easy it is to let that exhale run away from you. One more deep breath in. And exhale. And we'll lower the right knee back onto the mat. Just making some space to bend the right knee back. And we'll slowly just come back onto the heels for a moment, roll the shoulders back, and inhale, take wide spread arms. This time as you exhale, release the hands back out in front of you, and let's take downward facing dog. Just finding a nice deep breath in here. And exhale. Notice your body. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. And we'll release the knees back onto your mat and just swing the legs out in front of you and come to lay flat on your back. Whatever variation that works for you, laying flat, whether you're comfortable with having the legs straight or you need to bend them. If they are bent, just make sure they're resting in towards each other. We're just going to take a moment and pausing our body here. Just allowing our awareness to come back within. So allow the eyes to close if they aren't already. to truly get a sense of this subtle shift of your energy. This bit of a jagged rhythm with your breath. Just observe that gentle rise and fall of your chest and your belly as you take these breaths in and out. And observe any tension in your face. So again, try not to overlook these very subtle engagements and observations of your body. So remembering it is a time to just acknowledge those parts of yourself that you might not always give this love and attention to. When you are ready, let us begin just to bring your knees into your chest. Bring your hands into a T position and perhaps just give your knees that gentle sway from side to side or some small circles in both directions. Before we move into a supine twist here, let's just extend your legs towards your ceiling just to stretch them out. Maybe wiggle out the toes and give the ankles a bit of love by finding a bit of a rotation there. And just you can hold yourself there for a moment, creating a bit of softness back through your face. And when you are ready, bend the knees back into your chest and allow the knees to fall to the left. Keep grounding through your right shoulders just to encourage that nice twist within your spine. As you turn your head away from the beads, and just give yourself a moment to settle here. For your body to be okay in finding a bit of heaviness. To notice and listen to the sound of your breathing. The natural pace that it has landed. Try and slow it down. And observe what your capability is in this moment and allowing that to be a bit more slow. And when you are ready, just invite your knees straight back into your chest. Again, if you want to create that gentle rocking from side to side, or there's small circles in your lower back, then you can find that here. Just as a bit of a reset. And we'll slowly invite the knees now to fall to the right and keep the left shoulder grounding as you allow the knees to land. Feel that twist of your spine. And give yourself permission to find heaviness. Keeping the tongue resting on that place in the roof of your mouth. Smoothing out the forehead. And again, that natural pace of your breath. The likeliness is it is a bit short here. Try and watch it as it moves. Maintain that point of concentration. Now notice your jaw here. It's relaxing just a bit more now. And when you are ready, invite your knees back into center. Bring the hands to the tops of your shins and assist in creating a bit of weight with the knees pulling into the chest as you create that rocking from side to side, or those nice small circles. We're going to make our way into seated. So let's lower the soles of the feet onto your mat, roll onto one side. Let's find a straight leg forward fold here. So extending the legs out in front of you. Inner thighs up, outer thighs down. Feet are nice and flexed. And inhale, take those nice wide spread arms. As you exhale, if you can grab hold of the big toe with the index and middle finger, go ahead and find that. And find your heavy head. Keep the feet flexed. If you aren't grabbing hold of the feet, just place your hands onto your legs where you can really try and pull your torso forward and maintain a heavy head. So if you're not hinging forward as much as you would like, that's okay. Just as long as the head is heavy. We can create a bit of a moment here in stretching out your back and the legs. And again, just allowing your breathing to fall into a nice natural pace. When you are ready, just slowly begin to roll the spine, and we're going to make our way into a cross-legged position now so that we can work on some breathing exercises. So we're going to begin by working on some box breathing. So please take a moment to find a comfortable space here, whether that be taking a pillow underneath your hips or maybe even grabbing some clothing. We want to maintain some length in our spine as we move into the segment of controlling our breath. So let the shoulders roll back and just allow the hands to rest onto the knees. So with our box breathing in the past, we've done counts of 4, but we're actually going to come into just counts of 3. And we're going to move into a continuous cycle of this. And keep in mind that you might need to pause and just take a couple comfortable breaths, and feel free to do that at any point. So let's begin just by connecting, just being in your body, calming down, closing the eyes, and resting the tongue. Let's take a comfortable breath in here and a comfortable breath out. And we'll inhale 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, inhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, inhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, inhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, inhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3. Just take some comfortable breaths here. Let that settle in. And just observe what that felt like for you. And keep in mind that it really and truly is not an easy exercise to continuously do. So please keep that in mind. So our next round of breathing, controlled breathing, we're gonna, again, continue to slow down those exhales, but we're gonna try and create a count with that. So with our inhale, let's come into a count of 6 because we've created a bit more of an expansion with our breath. And let's try to connect with our exhales for a count of 8. So really trying to slow down that exhalation. So we'll just do a couple of rounds of this. So let's take a comfortable breath in here. A comfortable breath out. Nice and slow. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just take a moment here and allow those effects to settle in. If you need to, give the shoulders a nice roll back. Maybe the head a gentle move from side to side. In our final round, our very familiar alternate nostril breathing. So let's take the right hand to the bridge of the nose. And our cycle here is just going to be those even inhales to 4. So just keep that in mind as we move through our sequence. So let's take a comfortable breath in through both nostrils. And exhale. And we'll close the right. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. And as you inhale through your left here, close your left to exhale through your right. And release the right hand back down. And just pause for a moment here. Don't make any movement in your body. Just allow a moment to just allow these effects to truly settle in. Now, in this moment, if you are ready for Shavasana, and my hope is that you are, please slowly arrive there. But as always, if you do feel like you need to make movement in your body, then please feel free to make it. But I will cue you when we should find our final resting posture. When you are ready to just take this time to commit into stillness, to commit to your Shavasana, giving yourself permission here and allowing the effects of your practice to well and truly settle into your body. And before we let go of ourselves completely, just envisioning through your mind's eye the rays of the sun, this beam of pure light that surrounds you, to light and to guard and to rule and to guide, so that in this sacred moment here, you may simply be. When you are ready, to slowly create a bit of movement in your fingers and in your toes. Softly opening the eyes. This return to your physical self. As you slowly allow a nice bend into your knees so that you may roll on to one side. And when you are ready to find your seated position, once again, with the palms together at heart center, so that we may bow towards the fingertips. And we find peace within our bodies, our minds, and within our spirit. And to find gratitude for our earth, the air, fire, and water, into the four cardinal directions of north, south, east, and west. May we close today's practice with the sound of Om, followed by an Aum. When you are ready, inhaling deeply. Thank you for sharing your energy today. Namaste.